Oh, there it is. Pretty clutch, entering the seed at the last second there. Seems to be right though, the seeds are the same. So, there's that. Bit of a runaway Minotaur for FocusingFace. It's just going to take the time to clear out this exit room while the Minotaur slowly makes its way back. Don't really have any items. I don't think we've seen any items at all, actually. Cavalca is going to get the leprechaun. He's going to farm it for a minuscule amount of farming. Just enough for buying a large majority of things, I'm assuming. And there's dental floss. Cavalca will keep the glass whip for now. Might swap back upon seeing Core Riff 1. So whip isn't the worst for Core Riff either. FocusingFace will just have to push down to the first boss. Dropping a few beats there, but yep, we'll still be able to get the claws. Oh, that is a ring of regen for Cavalca. And they can afford it. Go buy the ring of regen! Why are you running away? Wait! Why are you running away? It's a ring of regen! Could afford it as well. Unless I'm colorblind and that wasn't a green ring. Maybe? Don't know, because that's not a decision I feel like they would ever make. So something happened that caused them to have a lapse in concentration or processing there. FocusingFace swapping active item from holy water to heart transplant. I don't like that. I do like the healing of holy water, but I mean, yeah, I don't really like that, but like there are benefits to both. Cavalca, that's that ring. Going back to the vault actually has a potion in it, and Cavalca going down to the vault. I don't think I've ever seen a vault with a potion in it. You always expect, oh, this is a potion room, and then it's a vault with a horrible weapon, obsidian crossbow inside. Which wouldn't be bad right now, but actually getting a potion out of that. But FocusingFace having quite a lead here, 2 zones to work with. Taking hits though. This Shriner does have the heart transplant to make sure every move they make is correct, and they picked up Gi. I think they just wanted to take that just to get out of that, but they are in a precarious spot, and I think that is Ring of Courage as well. Which, if you mess up, then you will die. And Courage kind of opens up a bit more space in order to make a mistake. Being very careful here. This is bad for FocusingFace. They will go down. So we have a full reset. 4 minutes in. Yep, Cavalca just picking up Ring of Regen there. I see what they were doing now. They were saving up, farming up for courage. Shovel of courage, but I'd say that just picking up regen there is a choice. Regen's such a good ring. Courage is a really, really good shovel, but if you can just take courage and go, I mean, ring of regen and go, then you should do that. Instead of farming up for 150 gold, which isn't an insignificant amount at all. Especially if you have to give up regen as well. But Cavalca taking regen this time, so... Still stuck on Glass Whip. Focusing on the run back. Trailing about 2 floors behind after that death. So definitely has a chance to bring this back. Picking up the Titanium Sphere from Black once again. Cavalca swapping off from Glass Whip to Frosted Dagger. Conjurer on Cavalca's side is going to conjure up Quartz Armor and the Shovel. Definitely fine additions to the build that they already have. FocusingFace, however, has already caught up. It's now on the same floor with a significantly more minimal build. And mapping as well for Cavalca in the form of the map. In terms of face, FocusingFace definitely has momentum. Oh, Cavalca getting in a bit of a hairy situation. Will go down. It's being shook after getting surrounded by so many enemies. And then just running into a black skeleton, not being able to keep track of the entire swarm. Definitely could have escaped that with 1 heart of health left, but... Unfortunate that the black skeleton had to come in. Fortsit was kind of able to save them for a bit, but not quite enough. FocusingFace pulling Freddy into the trapdoor for heavy plate, sunglasses, and some explorer boots. And we'll take everything. Oh, okay. Leaving behind the sunglasses. Sunglasses is an arguable take. Monocle is great. Especially given that they're in the lead. So that they can continue to strengthen their build. But Sunglasses does put them over that 3 damage threshold. Focusing will swap off to Electric Dagger. Using Monocle already to inform that decision. Yeah, we haven't seen anything horrible happen with this whiff yet, so it's not the most worrying. Besides the whole vault thing, but Valka doesn't really like regen, it seems. Regen is so good. Bird Shovel is really, really good, but regen is also really, really good. I think I would take regen over Curd Shovel. It's always... There's going to be... Those riders on FocusingFace's side, though. Just standing there, getting ready to attack. Focusing Face has a dagger, so it doesn't have the range to just pick away at the enemies. But we'll be able to deal with it fine. Obsidian Warhammer on Focusing Face's side. That is... I would take that. I like Warhammer a lot. That is very safe. And given that you're at the lead, you can continue to push it with how safe and mindless you can play with the Warhammer. I feel like Warhammer benefits a lot when you're safe. When you're ahead, I mean. Because you can play safe and fast. Though it doesn't have nearly as the potential speed as any other weapons, as a lot of the other better weapons. Safe and fast while ahead is a good combination. Could be worrying with the whole not having constant damage up thing, and electric dagger is one of the best weapons you can get, period. But still, there definitely is a case for Warhammer there. There is a tier 3 cracked wall. Focusing Face's side. They do have goo protection. That tier 3 cracked wall, I'd bomb it along with the spider, I think. Unless we've already seen the food shop. Which I don't think we have. Okay, just face tanking the spider. More damage coming in on Focusing Face's side. Do we know if that's a food shop or not? I would... Even though it's never the food shop, I would take that chance. The 3 bomb threshold isn't this important when you're this far ahead, and that much health I feel like is going to be way more helpful than having 3 versus 2 bombs on the Necrodancer fight. And plus, you still have the chance to find more. Can just face tank those. Can just tank those bombs. Bomb goblins with the blast helm. That's the thing I personally need to remember more often. Cavalca taking a pretty big hit. Even with heavy plate from the normal colored goblin. The not gray goblin. The purple goblin, that's it. That's that color. Focusing Face. Just eating ham downright. Sure. Really likes the heart transplant, which I don't really find too much value in. Because, I mean, this isn't double tempo or anything. So you should have most situations under control to begin with, but if things really do go off, like say on Dead Ringer, then I can see it helping. Big electricity arcs on these conga lines. Focusing Face, taking a bit of extra time dealing with the minions instead of just heading straight for the conga lines, but this conga fight will be clean. Cavalca is at the beginning of Zone 4, so even though it's just like 3 floors-ish, Zone 4 is pretty long zone. Yeah, Cavalca using the blast helm and bomb vulnerabilities pretty nicely there. Maybe pushing a bit too hard here. Yeah, just activating Greater Freeze. Focusing Face, meanwhile, is not on a good situation either. This is not good. On half a heart, 1 hit away. Does have heal spell though, so just heal, stare heal, 1.5 hearts, much more comfortable with that heavy plate, but still teetering on the edge. There's a Scroll of Need on Focusing Face's side. I'd say go for the potion, and then try to heal up before using the potion. It's too late for that now, though. You're pretty safe going for that potion with the heal spell, as it drains half a heart each time. So you can just easily get to half a heart, use the scroll of need, get your potion, try to charge up your heal spell again to extend your life before the potion. And then, now you got more hearts. You got a left side spawn for Deadringer. Looking like Japanese strats, but... okay, it's gonna be fine. Thought that Misfeat would have messed something up, but... going down to what I believe to be 1 or 2 bombs, having to touch butts here. Cavalca is not in a better bomb situation at all. Okay, FocusingFace using one of their 2 bombs. And the other one, Blast Helm, will make that slightly quicker. Falca still does not have the bombs. I think... let's see, having to check for grenade charms, I guess, if they want. Still be in this. This is not a strat. This is something. It's 100% consistent, that's what that is. FocusingFace, however, is on 1 hit left on the Necrodancer. Cavalca does not have the bombs. And we have a finishing time of just a hair above 17 minutes. 1654. First we'll go to FocusingFace, a pretty hard fought seed on both ends. Definitely didn't have too much safety, but yeah, GG's. Good runbacks on both ends, I think. Except for the whole dying part. Dying's always bad. You don't want to do that. Still, the first point will go to FocusingFace nonetheless. Let's see, if I were to try to point at a cause for those deaths, it would be, I think, pushing a bit too hard. And then not being prepared for the impending swarm. But some of it was a bit of bad luck mixed in there as well. As always. Falcon's stream is down. Is that me? We might have restarted the stream. Yeah, it seems like they did. Let's be up again. There you go. GG's. Hard fought first point. Hopefully, the coming seeds will be more smooth. We are off. Point number 2. Immediately tier 2 correct wall. It is transmog. It's not what you want that early. Focusing, just going to reset, saving that bomb. Valka might farm up actually. After seeing their affinity for farming up earlier. Trying to probably get the Shovel of Courage, which I assume they value pretty highly, as they should. And they got it! Amazing, actually. Sure. Thanks, Necrodancer. There is a Glapier. Glass Rapier. Which is extremely fast, but of course it's glass, so... scary. Leather armor pick up for Cavalca. Yep, focusing face screen watching, seeing the first shovel transmog is courage. That blood shop is there's real dagger. But you already have Glapier. Just don't lose it. Fast Rapier is such a good weapon. If you don't lose it. That's a very, very big if. Yes, holster also would have been helpful. Oh, more glass. This time, the bow. That lock chop is pretty undesirable. Some additional damage for Cavalca. We'll swap off for Titanium Sphere. It's just going to run past these bats with the luck charm that they have. Luck charm can end up saving so much time. Not having to worry about either losing health to rolling bats or avoiding bats altogether. Cavalca handling this hallway pretty well. Not dropping the beat, not dropping their damage, and putting them in compromising position. We'll just take out the dragon in 2 hits, and everything else will clear out pretty easily. Focusing face. Very minimal Glass Rapier build. This is a crystal tier winning build. Glass Rapier, Courage Shovel. Let's go. Just run. Screen watching coming in from Focusing Face. Thinking about checking purple, but seeing that it isn't good. So we'll check red for an Obsidian Torch instead. What is Focusing Face doing? They're just digging. Oh, they see. They're using mapping strats off of their opponent. Mapping off your opponent. Using your opponent's map, more specifically. That is pretty smart. That will allow them to keep pace here. Despite not having the map themselves, they can just cheat off their opponent. But yeah, this is building up to a pretty fast build on both ends. Focusing Face is running Glass Rapier and all of the risks that come with dropping Glass Rapier to a hit, but is handling it pretty fine. Not playing too scared, has 9 bombs, we'll just bomb this out. Cavalca's stream has frozen. Oh, no, it's back. Cool, okay. Shields fell in purple. Focusing Face, probably screen watching there. But yeah, we're neck and neck. Focusing Face just trailing a tiny bit of behind and using any additional information they get from being in the direct slipstream of Cavalca. Cavalca is starting to pull ahead though. Very fast push through the entirety of Zone 3, Focusing Face spending a bit of time to build up a bit of safety. Picking up quartz armor in the first shot, but so we'll have to make up that time, which shouldn't be too bad. What was that check? It froze. It was Ring of Luck, it seems. The boss will be very easy for Cavalca with the throw and everything else that they have been keeping those ear muffins alive for so long. Finally dropping them though. But those earmuffs have put in so much work for Cavalca. But they're gone now. FocusingFace keeping the Glapier alive on their end. They kind of have to. They don't have much to fall back onto if they don't. Besides finding something to pick up. Let me just restart Cavalca's stream. One second. Okay, it seems fine now. The stream might have been down actually. Uh-oh. Let me check in browser. Yeah, they're offline. That's not good. Okay, they're back online it seems. Okay, let's see. Not such a crucial moment how close this is. Okay, we're back. We're back. We're back. Just refresh that. There we go. What did we miss? They're on the same floor now, so it's close. Cavalca swapping somewhere off to an obsidian spear. Down to death metal first. Yeah, the stream seems to be dropping in and out. They do get the flawless off of death metal. We'll check chests. It should be pretty quick check. It will be just for charisma. I say charisma still has the chance at coming in clutch with the shops. FocusingFace taking a telemonkey. Good shield. But that will set them behind quite a bit. They definitely don't want to be set behind right now, given how close they are to Cavalca, but Cavalca taking the time to shop. Picks up Snowbro. Doesn't use it yet. Snowbro left. That's okay, sure. There's Snowbro left kind of person. Maybe that has like some effects on Dead Ringer that I'm not thinking about. There isn't that much left that you can use Snowbro up on. Oh, the electric arcing will crack open a deviled egg for Cavalca. Bring him down. Does have the 2 purple hearts. Save him. But this is not a strat, once again. Flawless victory, though. Yeah, that's not a strat, but it is a strat, apparently. It's just not one that I know. FocusingFace, taking an Electro Orb hit, going down to half a heart. Backing up a lot here, but justifiably so. I think they're too far behind to pull a considerable catch-up attempt, so they just need to stay alive. Just in case something goes horribly wrong on the other end. They're still close enough to apply some pressure. Doing Japanese strats with 2 bombs will be fine on FocusingFace's side. Cavalca's stream is frozen once again. They have dot deep though, so yeah, the stream is doing things. Don't know if I should flag them down for that. It might be a transient thing. I hope it is. That just magically goes away. But yeah, that's the racing we came to see, I think. It's enough risk to make it interesting. But the risk paid us off for the most part. So that's always good to see. Yeah, Cavalca's stream definitely did go offline because they have only been live for 5 minutes. And we have been going for, like, what, about 30? Which means they definitely did cut out at some moment. For some time, but doesn't seem to be on their end. And that they're not, they say that they're not dropping frames. Don't know. Very good races though. You will definitely love to see it. Right now, it's 1-1. Players are fighting for whoever gets the last point of this set. Hopefully, those issues go away. I would not know what's causing it. But just double checking. I do not believe it's on my end. Especially because the stream went down and I can't cause that to happen. We are getting ready for our third and final point here. 3, 6, 6, 2, 1, 6, 8, 7, 6, 8. Once again, we come so close to greatness, yet fall 1 digit short. Tier 1 cracked wall will have a Shriner. That is some juicy Shriner choices there. On 1-1. Use a bomb to do something. If one, no matter what you choose, it's probably gonna be a good choice, I think. FocusingFace will just opt to take darkness. That probably is the right choice. Cavalca will opt to do the same. Won't take the immediate trapdoor, though. Oh, and that's a weapon on FocusingFace's side, an Obsidian Longsword. Cavalca has 1 bomb and is able to check that, along with everything else in the store that's free. Another great start, it seems. I mean, the previous start wasn't that great, actually. It was very volatile. Fast, but volatile. FocusingFace having a crate room full of food. And a monkey, which isn't food. Not in this game, at least. Don't eat monkeys. Goof will be really mad at you. Let's see, that is the blood shop right there. Cavalca is just gonna walk on by. I say check it, I think. Why am I so indecisive? Just check it. Yeah, there it is. Sunglasses, you don't want that broadsword. So now it's extra dark. Darkness on top of darkness. The first boss will be Deep Blues 1. Okay, Cavalca rolling bats twice there. We'll take 1 hit from the bat. definitely, I think, more desperate for a ring swap than FocusingFace. They're building quite a bit, but it's not the worst, really. Given that ring gives you some good items at times if you check. If you just need to check and hope, and also be lucky. FocusingFace having an arsenal of spells here. Heal spell and transmog. And I believe that's a potion room. For FocusingFace it is. Cavalca's Deep Blue seems to be... It's probably gonna be fine, but I wouldn't like to be this. Yeah, it's just gonna run up into the king and whack him. There's Electric Dagger, I think. I think that was Electric Dagger for FocusingFace. They seem to be opting for Obsidian Longsword. Yeah, Cavalca continuing to check shots. Taking a lot of time to do that. Probably hoping for a ring swap, as I said. Nonetheless is rewarded for it with nukes. Definitely can use that to push whatever deficit they've been acquiring with all this building. A bit of indecision here on which two of the three spells to take. That nightmare went far from the exit. Cavalca taking Spear instead of Longsword. Obsidian Spear instead of Obsidian Longsword. I don't think you should do that, but... Don't know. FocusingFace will flawless their boss. Taking Shield Tomes instead of... Chicken. Chicken's good. Especially with that potion, you can get your full value out of that chicken. Because chicken, unlike shield tomes, you can use after you messed up, or after you... More versatile. Taking shield tomes kind of assumes that you won't make any mistakes. That you don't intend to happen, at least. Yep, now would be a great time to have that chicken. Now would be an awesome time to have that chicken. Cavalca also dropping their healing item. It is holy water, which is more situationally hard to use than chicken. So, we're seeing love for shield tomes. Let's see, both of them are checking purple for a ring. Yeah. These rings aren't good. FocusingFace, not checking purple this time. Though, okay. They are in the lead. Looks like Cavalca has just been left a bit behind with all that building. Still trying to find a ring swap. No ring swap in sight seems to be a thing. It's gonna pop Quake immediately. I like that. Don't just leave Quake behind, but swarms are gonna be a bit scary if... Oh, this looks pretty messy for Cavalca, but they are handling it perfectly. Albeit a bit slowly, given that they're behind. But... yeah, enemies coming in from all ends. Sorting that out very well. They do have nukes. If they want to use nukes to try to gain a bit of time back, they pretty much have to do that, it seems. Not checking purple. Purple actually might be a good check. We don't know what's in purple. They might not. They might have assumed that FocusingFace checked purple and didn't get a ring because they already have gold or something. Because I would have guessed if I didn't see that what's in purple was bad if I saw that. As well. Hey, Cavalca taking a bit of time to just settle with that Blade Master and Warlock. Cavalca, what are you doing? Oh, lining up for the ham? Okay, nice. Let's see, was there any better way to do that? Maybe iframe off the nade or something. Wait, you don't... Yeah, you could pick up... I'm assuming those are bounce traps. I don't think they can be anything else. So I think you should just pick up the item and then blow yourself up. Because you won't take damage from your own bombs. Valka's pulse missing, not quite hitting the mark there. There is a ring there that you want. But FocusingFace is just running away with this. Finally off of darkness for Cavalca. Both of them still have their potions in tow. So still decently safe. I think the only thing you need to worry about with Noose is if you have Blast Home and you can blow up Dorian. Because, you know, Necrodancer things. But yeah, FocusingFace pulling about his own ahead here. Has decent amount of healing as well, because it is zone 5 with the heal spell. I would just use the nuke here, Cavalca. So it seems like they are just too far behind to do anything, even apply pressure. You got fast left sides for FocusingFace, which will go well. They only need 2 bombs, given that they have a bomb charm. So this should go swimmingly. Even get the extended shield off of their shield tomes. Yeah, 2 of them picking up their shield tomes instead of a healing item. And not using it until now. Cavalca still hasn't used their shield tomes. Keep the healing item if you're not gonna have amazing shields. I suppose keeping it in tow for emergencies is reasonable. That's probably what they're doing, but... Healing items, man. Healing items are good. It's kinda hard to convince people to give up their chickens, but... Especially for 2 shield tomes. That only one of them gets used in the Necrodancer fight. Holy water as well is not a bad healing item, given that if you're worried about sticky situations, you can use it. As similarly to shield tomes. But GG's. Focusing will take this set 2-1. Seems like these two have found their footing after the first point. Given Focusing did say beforehand that they were going into this without any warm-up. Cavalca using blood magic to break out of the freeze. Did pop the potion in the pushback, but it was just too big of a gap to make up with just pushing. Ultimately, we have our result.